Hey guys, what's happening? Made a movie last night on what I thought was going to be happening. It's fucking Facebook. Around this area here, Indonesia. Just look at this. I mean, it just never ends. Pretty much every place I mentioned got hit today, or in the last 24 hours, anyways. Sumatra, Indonesia, PNG, Tonga, Fiji. Um, I mean, look at this. Japan, volcano islands. All of them got hit. I mean, look at these. These are all fours and fives. Um, Honestly, I'd even guess they're bigger than that. Looking at some of the seismos, they look pretty significant. I don't know. I don't think we can trust anything that comes from these guys anymore, to be honest. Um, USGS, same shit. I don't even want to look at it. Vancouver Island, been pretty quiet. A couple blips, nothing major. Ionosphere, a little bit brewing in here. Looks like around Fiji too, 12 megahertz. I feel the southern China region's going to get hit next. Maybe something in Japan. Um, Borderline on the edges here, this Christchurch region, I really did think that they were going to get hit. Like I mentioned yesterday, they've been really quiet, been really out of character actually for the last little while. Um, I don't really know what's going on down there. Let's see. This group we got on Facebook, a lot of guys talking about different views on things. This Planet X topic just never ends. The arguments we got going here are just ridiculous. I'm pretty much staying out of that now. I've had enough. There's no way we can prove it either way until it's smack dab in the middle of the sky. I think we can all agree something's going on, though. I mean, look at the quakes. If this isn't an uptick, I don't know what is. And a couple things I wanted to mention actually is these maps. For instance, this global incident map. Now, what they've done, one of their little tricks, these quakes stay red now for 60 minutes. Before it used to be 3-4 hours. Now you come to the map, it'll be red for 60 minutes. So as you can see, it gives you that psychological feeling that, oh, okay, nothing really too recent. You only see 4 red ones. Okay. If you look though, just last year, hell, just 6 months ago, it used to go 4 hours down red. This would be red all the way up here. I mean, anybody that comes, especially casual viewers that look at that, they're gonna go, "Wow, what the hell is going on here?" That's one of their little tricks I've noticed. Also, the actual dots on the map don't stay up as long as they used to. They're up about, they stay up as long as I guess this is. This Bandasi, let's see if this is up. 5.6, Bandasi. I believe that's that one there. So as long as they're still on this list, I guess they'll stay on this map. Whereas before they used to stay on the map for 24 hours. They've cut that in half to 12. Just another one of their little tricks, guys. I mean, we got to get used to this and start recognizing stuff. I mean, they're just trying to play little psychological mind games with us and make it appear that, everything's just fine and normal and, go back to bed, right? Alaska. A little bit of activity up here. It's Alaska, always the same stuff. California, same thing. Small little bits of energy being released. I've noticed something actually in the last couple of months that before we get some good activity, like some big ones worldwide, we do tend to get a swarm over here. I don't know if that's just totally unrelated or what the story is, but I don't know, something to keep in mind, I guess. As for the video I made last night, like I said, I mentioned all these areas, they all got hit. Not as big as I thought, to be honest. I really did think we were going to see something, 7 magnitude in here. But, I mean, if you look at all this this just all these separate little quakes. I mean, that's a lot of movement. It's a lot of activity, guys. Um, you know, something's going on. We got to come to that realization. This is not normal. Um, every day, I'm just it blows my mind. I just don't even understand it anymore. I mentioned this Facebook stuff, whatever. This system here. Let's keep an eye on this. Let's keep an eye on this, guys. I feel we're going to have something southern China, Japan, Indonesia. I mean, it's pretty much a given that's going to be seeing action. Fiji, Tonga, I just keep waiting for this Christchurch just to pop. I mean, I hate to say it. A good friend of mine's there right now. She just left on the weekend. Pray for her safety. And I pray for everybody's safety, guys. Keep your heads up. Like I said a million times, there's another one in Fiji right there as I'm talking 4.5. You know, be aware of these little tricks they use. Don't fall for them. There's multiple sources to go get info from quakes. I mean, they all seem to be having the same data. One other thing I was going to mention actually was the feeds that these guys use. Obviously, USGS, CSEM, EMSC. Those guys seem to be pretty much in the same ballpark. Geoscience Australia, always higher, always 0.3, 0.4 higher. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I don't really know what the deal is with that. What else was I going to say? Another thing that's kind of been really weird about these reporting agencies is they can never really get. I mean, this one, yes, 58 kilometers deep. Okay, that's perfect. 59, 58, that's pretty good. 135, 119, pretty big discrepancy. Like, here's a perfect example. 7 hours ago, 4.3, 4.5, 49 kilometers deep, 8.3 kilometers deep. I mean, what are you guys doing here? Which one is it? Because, sometimes that makes quite the difference. Here we see again Tonga, 169, 40, 35. I think I'm going to take the lower one there. These guys seem to be on the same page. Here we go again, 68, 42, 35. That's a real deep sucker bend to see. Something's going on here in this Marianas Trench region. I don't know. There's been a lot of talk of some sinking and, whatever. Look into it. I don't pay much, I don't give much credit to Zeta Talk. There's a whole big article in there about that. This area in here is just chaotic. Gonna have to keep an eye on this. Anybody over here, just be careful. Heads up, boys. Watch the seismos. Stay on your toes, like I said. Peace.